What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Today, I'm going to focus on our ongoing efforts to promote maximum employment and stable prices. And I'm pleased to say that by these measures, the economy looks very good.
Yeah, it looks wonderful. Hey, they're even telling us, again, you got to understand, these people, they think we sit on the world's longest stupid bench. We believe anything they say. Get this.
Yeah, we're at a 17-month high right now for wage growth. It's jumped about 2.6% since last year.
2.6% inflation. If you take out everything, if you take out insurance and food and everything, it's 2.9%. This is unbelievable. What is she, nuts? Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network, where you get the truth, what's really going on in the economy, so you can be ready. Unlike in 1987, you weren't ready. You weren't ready for the dot-com crash either. You weren't ready for the housing crash. Matter of fact, if you remember the housing crash, Ben Bernanke said, oh, no, don't worry about housing prices. Not in this country. They'll never go down. And what happened? They went down. So I come on every day trying to prepare you for what's going to happen. This is the third bubble we're in. This is the third bubble. These are bubble masters. They make these bubbles on purpose. I even designed a chart. It's a color-coded chart that identifies where the institutional money's going. Whether it's hedge funds, whether it's large banks, whether it's insurance companies, they're the big investors. They're the ones that buy the stock. They're the ones that move stocks up and down. Without them, there's no stock market. And being in this market for over 42 years, on this earth for 72 years, I finally figured out years ago that all these fundamentals they give you about a company, they know everything about a company, how great it is, where they're going to open up a place in China, go open another place here, go open 100 stores there, this, that, means nothing. Unless the big institutions, unless the big insurance companies, unless the big banks and the banksters, the crooked banksters, decide to put money in a stock, it's not going to go up. When they do, it goes up. When they pull it out, it goes down. So it took me 8 years to design this thing, but I finally got it designed for my own, it could be used for me, for my own trading. Then I decided, okay, I'll give it to my gang members. I didn't think they'd want it, but they did, and it's successful. But let's get back to what we're here for. Wages have gone up, really? Well, first of all, let's talk about this. In December 2017, remember what happened? Congress cut government revenues by $1.5 trillion. Yeah, they said to all the big institutions, they said to all the big companies, Warren Buffett, all his companies, all the big boys, GM, all of them, hey, don't send in that $1.5 trillion in taxes to us. We don't need that revenue. How about if you keep it and then you promise that you'll use that revenue to plow back into your companies for capital investment, and then what you do is use that tax cut to raise wages for everybody. How's that? And they said, yes, we'll do it. We'll promise we'll do it. And then they signed the tax cut with no safeguard. They should have put in the deal, okay, if you don't do that, then you're not going to get the tax cut. Matter of fact, your taxes are going to go up by 10% if you lie to me. There should have been a mandate, just like Obama, what do they call it? The Affordable Health Care Act. There was never an amendment that said it was affordable, and it never was affordable. And your deductibles went up like 80%. They're doing the same thing here. They lied. They got their tax. They can keep that $1.5 trillion. They even took the taxes they're hiding overseas and said, look, never mind 35%. How about if you only pay 15%? In actuality, you're paying 5%. But you got to promise you're going to take all that money and make sure people get wages on Main Street. We have 157 million people working in this country. How about give them some wages? When in fact, 72%, well, 71.8% of the 157 million workers, an individual worker, 71% makes an average of $38,000. If they're married, so you let's say $58,000 a household. You can't live on $58,000 a year. What are you, nuts? Take taxes off of $58,000. Take your rent. Take your mortgage payment. Take your car. Take your Obamacare insurance. You're broke at the end of the month. So, what happened? Congress claimed that these corporate tax... You saw these congressmen. You saw these senators, didn't you? The other day, these geniuses. The Kavanaugh hearings, these geniuses. So these geniuses claim the corporate tax cuts would benefit everyone when it was just benefiting them and guys that are rich as them. That's what it benefited. It didn't benefit you unless you as an individual is making $125,000 a year or more. That's right. You have to make $125,000 a year or more to benefit, to get something back from that tax cut. Oh, yeah, tax cuts were going to increase investments in American economy. Yeah. Going to lead to higher growth, higher wages, more jobs. Oh, what happened to the jobs? Well, 4 million jobs. Isn't that good enough? Oh, yeah, Trump did a great job. He did. He increased jobs by 4 million. But the problem is they're the lowest paying jobs ever created. Nobody talks about that, do they? No. So let's put real wages in perspective. Because they're telling us we're making a lot of money. All the wages are going up. You don't know what to do with all your money. So let's put real wages in perspective. 1970s and the early 80s.
2 minutes, too. Before
outsourcing. Remember global outsourcing? So wages on a yearly basis, annual wages would increase 8%. That's in the 70s to 80s. Without outsourcing, before they outsource your job, real wages would increase 8% a year. The 90s, and up to the years just before the crash of 2007, 2008, wages went down. Didn't increase, they went down. They only increased 4% a year compared to 8%. Why? Well, because you had outsourcing kicking in. Because CEOs could make a fortune. Because if the biggest expense of business is you. Wages. So they got to get rid of you. And they did. So instead of wages increasing 4%, 8% a year, it was cut to 4% a year. And now 2.9%. So we went from 8% a year to 4% a year, 2.9%. Why? They're outsourcing your job. This is nuts. In fact, the $4.03 an hour rate recorded in January 1973 has the same purchasing power that $23.68 has today. Let me repeat. The $4.03 an hour, because of inflation, adjusted for inflation, or just the $23.68 for inflation, it works out this way. The $4.03 an hour you were making in 1973 had the same exact purchasing power as the $23.68 you're making an hour today. What are you, nuts? Don't tell me how wages are terrific. But a bunch of liars. It's unbelievable. Wages are terrific. Yeah, for these guys who say that, They're working on Fox and CNBC and Bloomberg. They're making $800,000 a year, $500,000, $1 million. But for the guy who's making $38,000 a year, $58,000 with his wife, not working out so well, is it? We'll be right back with some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, then I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So let me ask you a question. So that tax cut, where corporations should have put into our coffers in the United States, into the United States checking account to pay our bills, $1.5 trillion, with the promise that it would pay for itself because they were going to, corporations, by having that tax cut, could take that $1.5 trillion, reinvest it back into their companies, new machinery, new technology, increased productivity, which increases wages. That's what they said it was going to do. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Where did all that money go? All that money they saved from taxes. Wouldn't it be nice if the president said to you, oh, next year you don't have to pay any taxes on your wages. Don't have to pay any taxes. But just promise me that you're going to give some money to St. Jude. But he doesn't say, well, wait, we've got to put a mandate on. If you don't give money to St. Jude's, then not only do you have to pay the taxes, but it's going to be a 10% penalty. So that's what they should have done with these companies. So where'd the money go? It went to the bottom line of the companies. And once it got to the bottom line of the companies, it went to the CEO's pockets. Of the 500 companies, the average CEO picked up an extra $13 million in a bonus through stock buybacks. Record amount of stock buybacks. Now, these stock buybacks take in 2018, the 500 corporations, the S&P, they've received $30 billion from this corporate tax cut. That accounts for 40% of the S&P growth earnings. But here, yesterday morning, this is what really got me. I tell you, this really got me grumpy.
We're about to start the fourth quarter with third quarter reporting earnings, and earnings are going to be up 22% year over year. The economy is doing very well, Antoine, right now.
The economy's doing well. Earnings, she says. She talks about earnings. Really? Well, guess where the earnings come from? The earnings come from this money, the stock buybacks. It pushes the earnings up. That's what happens. See, when you have a company and you got this money, you go buy your own shares, that means you have less stock outstanding. So when you got your profits, your earnings, you spread them over fewer shares. That pushes your earnings up, which pushes your stock price up, but it doesn't push your profit up. But it appears that it has, and that's why it used to be a felony to do this. It appears as your profit's gone up, but it hasn't. She couldn't contain herself yesterday. She was so excited about earnings for the year. Up 22%, she said. Well, she never mentioned the 17% of the 22% were caused by a remember this, 17% of the 22% was caused by massive stock buybacks of just 8 of the 500 S&P companies. Think about this. 8 companies is holding the whole stock market up. That's right. Home Depot, Intel, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Oracle, Cisco, Microsoft, Apple, holding the entire 8 companies. If you pull those 8 companies out, we'd have a 50% crash, 60% crash. They're holding the companies up. These 500 companies, 8 companies doing that. Unbelievable. Now, Maria didn't mention, as I say, the massive stock buybacks of just 8 of these 500 companies, including Apple, holding up these 492 companies. Apple alone, massive stock buybacks. $292 billion. This is insane. That's why the market is up. Remember when Trump said this, that he said that if we keep raising interest rates, he said that it could crash the market. So why isn't the market crashing? He's been in there 2 years. Because with the stock buybacks, that interferes temporarily the market crash because it's propping it up. That's why. So as stock prices keep going up higher and higher, you thinking profits are going up higher and higher, and that's why you're paying more for shares, you're being duped. That's why it was a felony. You're being duped. Profits are stagnant, but it appears they're going up. Have you ever hear Barney or Maria talk about that? No. In fact, the investment banks, because of stock buybacks, has given them an opportunity to bring companies public that make no profits, that are losing money. Let me repeat. Because of stock buybacks, crooks like Jamie Dimon, these crooks, these banksters, Goldman Sachs, these investment bankers, what an opportunity. Now they can go out and get these terrible companies that they could never bring public. But now they can bring them public even though they're not making any money. They're losing money. And they have no profits, but they're masked. It looks like they do have profits when they don't. In fact, 82% of the companies brought public this year alone by JP Morgan and the other investment banksters are not making profits but losing money. 82% of them. And people are out there buying these companies. They think, "Oh, look at this! I got a good deal. I'm going to invest $10,000 in this company." And you have no idea the company's losing money. There we go again. Jamie Dimon, great old Jamie Dimon. He should be in jail the rest of his life. We'll be right back. Take a look at some stocks you should be in, or they should take your driver's license away.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. I pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month. philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So they're telling us our wages are going up. We're making all kinds of money on wages. Our employers are just increasing our wages like crazy. We're getting checks in the mail from the big tax cut. Things could not be better. We're getting all kinds of job offers. Getting paid another $10, $8 more than where we were before. All wonderful stuff. But here's what they're not talking about. Oil is now surging. What happened in 2008? The crash. Remember, oil surged right before it crashed, heading towards $100. That's what's happening right now. Now, what does that mean? That's inflation. If you remember during the crash, what happened? People had to make a decision. Were they going to buy gasoline to get to work? If they did that, they'd miss their house payment. So they had to make a decision. Was it gas or house payment? They finally said, well, I want to get to work, make money, so I'll go behind on my house. What's happening to the houses right now? Existing home sales are slowing. New home sales are really tanking because they can't sell them because interest rates on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage are 5%. That's a big jump from 1.1%, 2%. So everything's changing now. So what they're doing is they're running these interest rates up and lying to us and saying, well, we're doing it because the economy's so good. But then how come the bank stocks are going down? All the bank stocks are going down. Bank stocks don't go down when interest rates go up. If you had a business where you were selling lawnmowers and the price of lawnmowers kept going up, wouldn't you make more money? Of course you would. Then how come, if interest rates are going up, shouldn't banks be making more money? Sure. But why are investors pulling their money out left and right? Why do we have a divergence where the stock market, the S&P is going up, but the banks are going down? Because the S&P is going up because of stock buybacks. That's called a bubble. But don't get scared. We own the S&P. We got a 12% gain. Remember when I told you the first time out, I said, when it was around $278, I said, why don't you try with me? Just why don't you follow me with the S&P 500 stocks? Follow me on my chart, my color-coded chart. That the institutions had just turned green, told me the institutions were putting money in. Why don't you start out with me? Stay with me. I'll guide you 3 times during the day. I give you a video. 3 times during the day, you get an updated video. It's only a minute and a half. And if you don't have time to look at the video, I will alert you when to add to your position. I'll alert you when to get out of the stock. And you didn't. Because you thought, oh, this is a gimmick. When he says, oh, it tells you when to buy and sell color code, it's a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. It works. Why don't you try it, for heaven's sake? What are you going to lose, $39.95? I gave you, for heaven's sakes, the chart free for a month. The chart is worth $29.95, for God's sake. You get that free for a month. And guess what? Most people, not 100%, but a high percentage, once they look at it and watch it for a month, and I pick out the stocks for them, and they stay with it as long as it's green, they're happy. You know what they finally say? You know what? It's not important to me as far as the green. It's to get me out in time. So this stock market, they have rigged this through stock buybacks. They've rigged this market. They manipulated it to keep pushing this market higher and higher and higher to try to win the elections. Well, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen because Trump got screwed. He got screwed. But before we talk about that, let's do this. There's a great stock. Now I'm going to ask you again. I know you're not going to ask. Look, oil. Oil's going up. I told you this. Told you the other day it's going to go up. WFT. It's part of an oil service company. They service rigs and stuff. I don't even really care if they serve rigs and stuff. In fact, that's all I know. But here's what I do know. This stock, WFT, is a brand stock. In the oil industry, it's a brand name. And this WFT has dropped about 12%, if I'm right. Here, I'll give you the numbers. Dropped from about $3.73 all the way down to about $2. Now, it's just it dropped 46%. We got a discount of 46%. The stock right now, it dropped down to 209. Now the stock's trading at 281. You say, well, why didn't you buy it when it's at 210? What are you, nuts? Why would I buy it at 210 when it was still red at 210, still red at 221, still red at 233, still red at 242? You get the picture? When the institutions are putting enough money, yeah, the stock's going up. You just don't buy it because the stock's going up, or some dope on CNBC, or some dope on Fox, or some dope on Bloomberg's. Tell you better buy the stock, man. It's unbelievable. Better buy. No. I want to see when the institutions with the big insurance companies buy it. I want to see when J.P. Morgan puts their money in it. And here it is, turned green a few days ago. So why don't you join me? 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join me on this one stock. And then follow me for a month. I'll be using my MV2 color-coded chart. You follow me with that one stock. That's all. It doesn't take any time out of your day at all. You don't even take 2 minutes out of your day. I alert you. Get in. I alert you when you should start adding to your position, and you learn how to do it on your own. And I alert you when to get out. That's the important thing. So here it is, WFT. Now somebody's going to write it down, call his broker, and buy it. So I could save $39.95. I'll do it myself. Really? Go ahead, try it. See how it works out for you. When are you going to know when to get out? Oh, your broker's going to tell you? How'd that work out in 1987? How'd that work out in the dot-com crash? How'd that work out in 2008? They tell you get out then? No. So this is a great stock. And another stock I'm going to give you if you want to start with me today, MU. Micron Technology. Now tell me that's not a brand stock. Micron Tech. Are you nuts? This stock has dropped from $64 down to $40. That's another deep discount. Another 40% discount. I've just given you two of the best brand stocks, one in oil, one in semiconductors, discounted 40%. You joined for $39.95. You follow me. I'm using my MV2 color-coded chart. You follow me, and at the end of the month, see how you do. With either one of those stocks, just do one of them. It doesn't take you, 2 minutes during your whole day. Oh, but you're going to stay with your 401k. What are you, nuts? Okay, so 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Why don't you just judge me on my performance with Micron Technology and WFT, those two stocks. They're discounted 40% each. Okay, so we're being told every day that how wonderful these tariffs are. What? What are you, nuts? Oh, yeah, they're all excited about tariffs. Larry Kudlow, he's all excited about tariffs. Comes on every day telling us how great tariffs are. Unbelievable.
He's doing exactly what he said he was doing. Get rid of those trade barriers and non-tariff barriers and whatnot. We are sending China a message.
At the end of the day, the Chinese economy is just very dependent on exports to the United States.
Yeah, they really need us. Here's what they don't tell you about tariffs. Here's what they don't tell you. Tariffs is a tax. Tariff is a tax. They make it sound like we won something. When the United States put a tariff on goods that are coming in the United States, Kudlow and the rest of it say, oh, look at this. This is good. They're putting a tariff on goods coming in the United States. Wait a minute. What are you, nuts? It's a tax. It's a tax. When a car comes from Canada to the United States, you're going to be excited because you have to pay more for it? And your wages aren't going up. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG. Join now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone. Totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust PhilsGang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. I pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month. PhilsGang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the PhilsGang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Let's go to Ken in Michigan. Ken!
Jim, I bought Cintas last week before earnings.
Good.
But the stock is down 8% now. I just want to get your opinion on this.
I thought it was fine. I've got to tell you, the thing had just had such a big run, so I'm not backing away from that one bit. No way.
Yeah, tough Kramer. He's not going to back away. So look what he said. He said, I bought the stock before earnings came out. And he goes, good. Kramer goes, good. And the guy says, yep, I'm down 8%. You never buy a stock before earnings. You have better chance of making money in Vegas. It's a gamble. You never, ever do that. Kramer doesn't care because he's got so much money that he can ride it out. He has big institutions that invest with him. He could ride these things out for years. Like Buffett, they call him the greatest trader in the world. No, he's not great. His stock goes down 40, 60, 70 points. He can sit on it for 10 years, 15 years. They can wait it out. You can't. The average guy can't do that. How stupid. So, this stock was up. Here, I'll give you an example. The last time it turned from red to green, it was at $192. It shot up to $216. So the guy now the guy gets in, right? He misses that profit. And then that's about an 8%, 12% profit, about an 8% profit from about, I think, 192 to about 215. And then it turned red right before the earnings came out. The institutions got out of it. My MV2 color-coded chart said, look, the banks are getting out, the insurance companies are getting out, the hedge funds are getting out. So my gang members that were in this stock would be getting out. He got in because Cramer was pumping the stock. He got in. Or let's say even Cramer wasn't pumping. The guy got in and he heard something from Bloomberg. Don't matter. If he had my chart, he would have got out. But instead what happens? He got caught. Now it's dropped 8%. And it's still dropping. He could lose 10, 15, 20% of his money. And what did Cramer say? I'm going to stay in there and I'm going to fight it. What are you, nuts? This isn't a boxing match, Cramer. This is not a boxing match. This is a welterweight, lightweight. Give me a break. Not going to this is stupid. And the poor guy's going to believe him. The poor guy's going to stay in the stock when it's red and the institutions are backing away from it. How stupid. Listen to something else that's so stupid. Listen to this.
As the economy has steadily gained strength, the Fed has been gradually returning interest rates closer to levels that are normal in a healthy economy. These rates remain low, and my colleagues and I believe that this gradual return to normal is helping to sustain this strong economy for the...
You can't even talk. It's not going to sustain the strong economy. Here's why they're raising rates. They're raising rates because they know it's dangerous, because they know that we're heading for another recession. We're heading for another stock market crash. And because Aunt B kept interest rates too low for too long, that she should have gotten the interest rates up to about 7% by 2010. So if the market crashes, that you can start lowering interest rates, people go out spending again and stop the crash. We're up at only right now, we're up at 225 basis points. That's it. The market begins to crash now. We are dead, dead, dead. You can't stop you have no ammunition. You're sitting there and have no ammunition. When you have interest rates 7 to 8%, you got ammunition. You can stop the crash by lowering rates, get consumers to buy. But when your interest rates are at 2.2%, 225 points, what are you going to lower it to? There's no safety net. He's lying. He knows this. And if these interest rates are so good, they started going up in December 16, 2015. We went from a quarter point, 25 basis points, now up 225 basis points. So let's see what's happened from that time. New home sales have dropped, okay, to an 8-month low. Existing home sales have fallen for a third month in a row. Pending home sales are falling for 6 months in a row. New home sales are getting clobbered. Why? Because not only are interest rates going up, which the 10-year fixed rate now is going to be, the 10-year fixed rate is going to make the 30-year fixed rate mortgage, is going to be 5% now instead of 1 or 2%. So these fixed rate mortgages are too high. So new home sales are dropping for another reason. Not only that remember, wages haven't gone up. If you go and look and figure it out for inflation, adjust for inflation, the purchasing power is no stronger now than it was in 1972. So wages aren't going up, but prices are going up. Prices are going up faster than wages. Why do you think bank stocks are going down? If the economy was so good as he says, why are bank stocks going down? They're raising interest rates. Bank stocks should be making all kinds of profits. Instead, we are short bank stocks, and we've been making money shorting Wells Fargo. We've been making money. I think at Wells Fargo, we're up something like, 8 or 12% profit shorting. We're shorting all these banks. But what gets me is they lie. They're worried sick that the interest rates are too low. Remember, when Greenspan raised rates over a 2-year period, they went up 17 times because Greenspan knew. But Aunt B wasn't allowed to raise rates 17 times, only 2 times. Because of the greed, our owners, they're so greedy, and because interest rates were so low, and they could do these stock buybacks, making a fortune, these CEOs, there was no incentive. What do you think they call these? Look, stock buybacks are called prosperity without profits. accounting trickery. Economists call stock buybacks an addiction to corporate cocaine. Reuters has called them self-cannibalization. The Financial Times have called stock buybacks an overwhelming conflict of interest. Harvard Business Review has called stock price manipulation. That's why it was a fraud, a felony. So what are they doing? So they're telling us how wonderful and strong the economy is. And they can look back and say, well, it's not crashing. Even though Trump said it would if you raise rates. Because you can keep propping up the market. As long as these CEOs can buy stock, they get their profits and they go out and they buy more of their own stock and it keeps pushing. They're getting richer and richer. The stock's not going to break. But now, at some point, it's going to. When you have tariffs going up, which is a tax on everything we import now, tariffs are a terrible thing. You buy a car from Canada, and you got to pay more for that car. Why is that good? A car comes in from Canada with a U.S. tariff. They make it sound like, wow, this is wonderful. Look at this. We won. No, you bring a car in from Canada, you, the consumer, have to pay more for the car, but your wages hasn't going up. Your wages have not going up. If you're sitting there and you got a pair of tennis sneakers costing $25, but now all of a sudden they're going to call, they make them in China, they're going to send them over here and they put tariffs on it. Now instead of $25, you got to pay $100, but your wages are still the same, have the same purchasing power as they had in 1972 because they're not going to raise your wages because they keep exporting your jobs overseas. It's one big fraud, but it doesn't matter because as long as the stock market keeps going, we don't care if it's a fraud. We want the market to be a fraud. We want the market to be the crookedest market ever. It goes up 72% of the time because it's so crooked, the stock market. That's how you make wealth. But you only got to know when to get out. That's all you got to know. And I designed a chart for myself that told me when do these institutions pull their money out? Just like this poor guy with CTAS. He jumps in exactly when it was red. He jumps in. He's probably listening to Kramer. He jumps in. And guess what? The market, as soon as he got in, the stock went down 8% against him. Look at my chart. It warned him before the earnings to be out. Look. There's a lot of consequences with this tariffs. A lot of consequences with these stock buybacks. It's like la-la land right now. And who's making all the money on the tax cuts? The very wealthy. Who's making money on the stock buybacks? The wealthy. The average guy's going to get clobbered. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG. Just follow me on 2 stocks for the next month. Judge me on my performance. That's all I ask. 877-600-GANG. Call now. They're waiting for your call.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure